going to walk you through how we do our captioning for social media. And there's 2 different ways we do it, using Premiere's built-in tools and then Brevity, which is a paid plugin. So we'll start with Premiere here. We have this golf video, which I'll scrub through. And it's basically just hole by hole someone golfing. And so we're going to need to add captions. To start, you go up to the window. You're going to find the text window over here. And then there's a transcript button at the top here. Now, I had previously transcribed this, but I'll walk you through how you would do it from the start. You click on these 3 dots at the top, and you're going to click Transcribe Sequence. I will click Retranscribe. When you're transcribing, it's important to mute anything that you don't want. So I have some sound effects here on track 2, which I'll mute. So let's go in and transcribe this. It's going to upload it to their cloud. The accuracy is pretty good. It's not great, but it's not bad. Obviously, the better quality audio you have, the better it's going to be. But you should go in and manually adjust all these. This process isn't glamorous. I'll speed it up. But basically, you want to go through and make sure all the spelling is correct and everything. Now, for captions, I generally don't include commas. And the easiest way to get rid of all the commas is go to the search thing here. Search for a comma, and then you can replace it with a space. I'm going to go through and check all this, make sure all the spelling is correct.
Oh man, this guy's perfect.
Hey, dude.
Hey.
Hey, do you think I caddy one hole here for you?
I'm bad. I don't need a caddy, man.
Are you?
So you can see it's somewhat accurate, but it's missing some words here. So just got to go in and fix all those. Doesn't take too long, but it is tedious.
Are you sure? I tell you what, if you can get a triple bogey or better, I'll get you a brand.
So like right here, it missed owl. And typically I don't worry about capitalization here because I like to do everything all caps. So we'll skip over this entire process and let's jump to where we create the actual captions. You're going to click on this CC button here at the top. And it's going to bring up a panel where we have some settings. I typically like to do single line captions, set the minimum duration all the way to the left, and then the maximum length in characters can be anywhere from 15 to 24. If you want single words, you want to drag it all the way over to there. But anywhere in this range is what I usually like. Now for style, I've already created a text style, and we'll show you how to do that shortly. But you can select your text style here. And then you click Create Captions. Now, the one thing Premiere isn't the best at is splitting up, or the timing of when a caption should split. You'll find that sometimes words will, for example, if there's 2 different speakers, they might both be on the same caption, and it might work better to split them up. So you need to manually go through and check all the pacing on this. So we'll just start doing this.
Oh man, this guy's perfect.
Hey, dude.
Hey.
So you can see right here, there's 2 heys when Jerry says, hey, do you think I? So you'll need to manually adjust that. So this is a tedious process, and this is one of the reasons why people don't like Premiere captions so much. It'd be great if they had a feature where you could just kind of slide this and it would automatically move words, but yeah, we'll just have to wait for that to come out. So when I'm going through and checking this, I will often label text captions of the second speaker a different color so that I can very quickly adjust color settings or anything else later. So as I go through and check this, I'll just going to select, I'm going to change the color of this guy to blue.
Hey, do you think I caddy one?
You see right here, I missed the caddy thing.
One hole here for you?
I'm bad. I don't need a caddy, man.
So we're going to label these as blue because it's the other guy here, and I've set this as a keyboard shortcut.
Are you sure? I tell you what, if you can get a triple bogey or better, I'll get you a brand new pair of William & Harry golf shoes.
Like right here, I missed the question mark. So you just need to go in and make sure these are all correct.
Shoes and the tangent amp.
I did not do a good job with the transcription, but...
Come on, man. What's your name?
Hey,
So you go through and you want to do this for your entire video. So Premiere's process for captions is tedious. There's a lot of mistakes that you need to fix. But the advantage is you have full control over these captions. And if you have changes from the client, you can come back and very quickly update them, especially timing changes are very easy. In the plugin that we're going to show you, sometimes timing changes are a little bit harder. But you can also convert these captions to a text file and then add any effect that you want to them. The way to do that is if you select all your captions, you go up into the graphics and titles thing and you click upgrade graphic to caption. It will then move all your captions as a text graphic, and then you can apply any effect. So for example, you can add the new film impact ones that are in Premiere now. So the typewriter one would work great on this. Just drag it on there, and now
That's perfect.
it animates on.
That's perfect. And it's
You can also do a scale effect, create a preset for it. So I've got a scale effect in my presets here that I've made. And you can just drag that over.
that's perfect.
And you'll see it'll pop
That's
up.
perfect.
Any other effects that you find in this tab here will also apply to that. So that's the advantage of Premiere. Again, it's not the quickest, it's not the fastest, but it's free, it's built in, and you do have a lot of control after they're made. And then real quick, if you want to create your own text style, it's super easy. Just go ahead and adjust your font to whatever you want to style it as. For example, we'll just change the font here to tried and true Poppins. And say we're happy with this, just for the sake of example, we'll change our color and we want to save this. You can easily change all your captions to this style or one of the other styles you had previously created. So very quickly, you can get a stylized caption that matches your brand colors, and it's very easy to change it. Now, the other tool we use for captioning is a tool called Brevidy. It is a paid plugin, but it's great for when you need to work quick or you need to do these karaoke style animations or any other animated text captions. Premiere's is limited, especially the karaoke style that's popular on TikTok and Instagram. It's a little bit pricey depending on how much video work you do. If you're just making the odd video here and then, it's probably not worth it. But if you do video editing for a job, $30 a month is a steal. How it works is there's an extension that is built for Premiere. So we'll go ahead and open up this extension, and it works similar to Premiere, but it has a lot more control on the text. And their text transcription, I found, is much, much more accurate. So let's start by transcribing it. You're going to click on Captions, Caption Style. Now, they have a lot of different styles that are pre-built here. You can see this is like a karaoke style one. They have ones that spin and stuff. So very cool, sleek animations here. Again, Brevidy works best for when you want to add these animated captions. I have a couple styles here saved for some of my clients here. We'll use this one. For transcription, they give you some options, but for the models, but I found best is the best. So let's create this. And again, it's just like Premiere. It's going to upload their audio to their server. It's going to transcribe it. I've always found Brevity's to be much more accurate. So you can see all their captions here. And again, just like Premiere, the process is you kind of have to go in manually check them. What you'll see different is on the timeline, there's one file here. And this is actually a motion graphic template, which is basically a Mogurt built in After Effects. You can see all this stuff over here, which you don't want to touch, but it communicates through with After Effects as a Mogurt. And that is what produces the animation part of it. So you don't touch the properties over here. You interact with all the changes over here in the Brevidy panel. But before we go in and proofread all this, there's a few different cool features here with Brevidy. If you go over on this text tool, you can adjust right now how many characters you want and how many lines you want. So this is really good because after the fact, if you want to change it, you can do it here without having to redo the entire process in Premiere. So for example, here we'll up this and you can see all these change here and you can see it updates here. So it's pretty quick. But again, the first process is you want to go through here and proofread your captions. So let's do that. I'll start it here and then I'll speed it up a little bit.
At the old course here at Ballyliffin, it says driver, bombs away.
So you can see it already got all this correct. It even got this course name, which is a non-common name, but it did like insert this. So we'll delete that. So let's keep watching.
Oh, what?
That should work.
So right here, it picked up some of the background audio. It did get the first part correct, but we don't want that. So we'll just go ahead and delete this. And another cool part about Brevidy is you can change how the line spacing or the line breaking between captions happens. So you can just use it like a text editor and you can adjust these. So I'm just hitting backspace, enter to how I think the captions should split up here. This probably reads better. So I'll go through and fix all this, and then I'll come back and show you how to stylize it. Okay, so I went through and I checked all the spelling and everything. Now with commas, getting rid of commas, Brevidy actually has a great feature in the styling of it where you can hide where you can include punctuation or not. The only problem with this is if you exclude punctuation, it excludes periods, question marks, exclamation points, as well as commas. I'd love a feature where I could just exclude the commas or the commas and the periods. But if you do want to replace the commas, or if you want to get rid of just the commas, unfortunately, you'll have to go through and delete all those. For this one, we'll just exclude punctuation altogether. Now, the one thing with Brevidy is the timing is sometime off on the captions. So let's just watch it through and I'll show you an example.
First hole at the old course here at Ballyliffin. It says driver, bombs away.
So like right here, bombs away is holding too long. So what you need to do is go in and retime it. And to retime stuff is basically you want to highlight the section that you want to precisely adjust. Then you go click on this retime tool. It's going to create all these temporary graphic files above yours. And then you need to go in and manually adjust these for when you want things to end. So here I'm going to zoom in here. And you can see the reason why the away is staying on the screen so long is because this is the away card here. This feeds into the After Effects. It lasts until about 7 seconds when really it should stop right here. So we just want to drag that there. And then once we're happy with our edit, we'll hit confirm. And that's going to put the data back into the After Effects and fix it. So let's watch it through.
Bombs away.
You can see it goes away.
Oh, what?
That should work.
All right, this feels
So another situation happened right here with the timing. So really you just need to go in and check all the timings. So it should start here. And like I said before, this is the reason why I think Premiere's tool is a little bit quicker when it comes to retiming stuff, because you don't have to do this process. It doesn't take forever, but sometimes it's a little buggy and you can't do super long clips with it.
That should work.
all right. This feels more like True Links. We've been in a lot of dunes.
So go through, watch all the timing and make sure everything's correct, and you'll need to manually do that. So yeah, the process, like I said, if timing isn't super important, this Brevidy thing it's so much faster than Premiere. And the great thing is you have all these cool animated styles. This one is a karaoke style where there's an active text. Let's just, for example, change the style here. Like once you have all your text done, you can quickly change all this. And we'll just load up one of their presets. So let's just pick this one, see what it does. And you can see this is a little extreme for what the video. Play around with different settings. Let's go to this Hermosi one.
That should work.
All right, this feels
Yeah, Brevidy is really cool. It has a lot of options that you can go through on styling. So you can select pretty much any font that you have in your system you can use. You can just how it lines up, the sizing and everything. There's drop shadows, effects that you can do, animations. So there's a lot of stuff to play around with, and it allows you to quickly create a custom caption style. So I'll put on the screen the final videos here and then kind of a wrap up of thoughts. So for Premiere, when we expect a lot of client revisions down the road, If the captions are simpler and they don't require animations, overall, we found Premiere to be faster, even after having to go through and manually check everything. The timing control, just being able to adjust things on the caption track, is much quicker than going into Brevity and having to use the retime feature. So for simple captions, longer videos, or if you expect a lot of revisions, or of course, if you don't want to have another paid plugin, definitely use Premiere. I'm hoping in the future they add some more of these features that you find in Brevity, especially the animated captions. For Brevity, we use it when we need to pump out a lot of content very quick, especially if you don't care about small mistakes and stuff. It's very quick to transcribe something and throw on a preset. And then obviously the animated captions are really cool. There's tons of unique styles that you can create. So if you have any questions about this, drop them down in the comments below. I'd be happy to make some more tutorials on how we do captions or any of our other videos. And if you need help with this for your business, make sure to reach out. My name is Rob Deveroy. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you learned a lot.